Hello my scrappy friends, it is Jess here from the Scrappy Sisters and thank you for joining me for a Kitaholic Kits design team layout. So for this layout, I was very much inspired by the layout from Ruth Lewandon, who created that sketch specifically for Christy's 30 days of scrapbook sketches. I just really loved that sketch. It was for March the 7th, and it is not March the 7th now. I am a little bit behind, but I just really loved that sketch and had this beautiful circle left over from my first layout of this month and thought, I think that's going to work really, really well for this particular sketch. So I have pulled out this piece of pattern paper, as I said, that I cut for the first layout, the relaxed layout that I did 2 weeks ago. And I've decided to use this one for my layout. Sorry, I'm finding it hard to say words today. This green stripy paper, this is a piece of scrap paper that has been sitting on my desk for a few weeks, if not a month. I cut a cut file out of it, but there was too much paper to just throw away. So I'm trying my best to kind of use it up and really get the most out of it. So I've matted my photos on white paper, and then I wanted a strip of this green to run along behind them, but I didn't have enough. So I am definitely using it all up today, and I'm just going to mat. I've cut it into strips and I'm matting in between the photos. So it gives that illusion that it is actually like all the way behind the picture, but I have actually had to cut it down because I didn't have enough. So it's super fiddly. I'm being super precise and measuring. Did I really need to? Probably not. But do you know me well enough by now that I have to measure and try my best to get it as straight as possible? Yes, you do. If I was Katie, I would have just whacked it on, but you know I can't do that. So I have used up the very last of it now. This is it of this green paper. It has been in my stash for so long. And I'm super excited that I've actually got it used. Here I am even piecing together a bit to cover up that section that got cut out because I was nervous that you could see it when I put it behind a piece of the photograph. And I think in the end you can't even see it. So honestly, I am completely crazy, but we know this about me already and we just embrace it. So once I have gone ahead, this takes so long. I really should have edited this out, but this is just so you can see how precise and ridiculous I can be sometimes. Like I'm sure there are other scrapbookers out there as well that get really hung up on the, I don't know, for want of a better word, like the perfectness of it. But look how great that looks. And it's seamless and it looks like I've got this long piece of almost full 12 by 12 running behind my photos when I was lucky if I even had like 6 inches to run across there. So it definitely worked well. I then used a bit more of that beautiful plaid or checkered, it's not checkered, but plaid paper. And I also hand cut that scallop out. I just wanted a little bit of pattern and it definitely matches the sketch to have that little bit of a scalloped edge on there. So I'm going to mount that right across the center, and this is kind of the base for my layout now. I am also going to go with the sketch and do the title going around the circle. And again, I had these thickers I used, excuse me, I used for my relax layout. These thickers had about 3 or 4 sentiments left and I was determined to get them used up. So I'm putting the last 2 onto this layout here today, just to try and get them done. And so I'm super excited that they are finished. They came in a kit, but a long time ago, definitely last year, but possibly even the year before. I don't know. So you can see I fast forwarded because I spent a lot of time really spacing out the little teeny tiny thickers, which I love, to get all the words to fit. So the first half of the circle says, far out, I need my hair done. It has been, I want to say 3 years since I had my hair done. It was very, very long, very scraggly, very in need of some love and care. And then the bottom half of the circle is, it ends in a smile. And now I'm just adding on some embellishments. I really went to town with the sticker sheet. I loved the Starburst sticker sheet, especially for this layout. There were so many like cutesy things that just worked really, really well with just pictures of me. I do sometimes find, I don't want to stereotype, but I do sometimes find it tricky to use the cutesy things on layouts of my boys. So it was super fun to be able to put just whatever I wanted on these layouts without worrying about it. They didn't need to match a theme. I could just put on anything, which was really cute. I really wanted to get those sunglasses on because I liked them. So putting those on. I don't know if I've done it yet because I was chatting and boxing away. I think I have done it. Oh, I don't know. I really wanted to try and put the houses on either side of my photos. There's two houses and there's a single house. And I wanted to put those on top of the green section because the place that I went, I'd never been to before to get my hair done. And it was a lady who works out of her own home. So it's just in our local neighborhood. And so I just thought that the houses went really well with sort of telling this story. But unfortunately, I didn't have enough room next to the photos, and I could absolutely overlap the houses onto the photos, but it just cut in too much of the photographs. So I'll just have to find another use for those houses at another time. So now that I have nearly filled up my entire page with beautiful embellishments, I have just pulled some of the cute ladybugs and bees out of the ephemera pack from the Simple Stories. And I'm just going to add those on, popped up on a little bit of foam. I have kind of randomly popped some things up on foam and some things not, just to give that beautiful look of dimension and pop, because I did not stick my photos up on foam because I attached that green background directly or screen strip directly to the photos. I wasn't really able to stick them up on foam because I would have had to stick that whole bit of green up. If I was going to do it again later, I would have stuck that green paper directly to the bottom of the paper or to the 12 by 12 and then stuck my photos up on top. But that's all good. I love the look anyway. So now that I have done, I will of course do some splatters. Now with this particular layout, and the other layout before actually, I am doing a mixture of gold and silver splatters. I just love the gold splatters and I think that they work with everything. But these stickers from the Starburst range have a beautiful silver, almost like a mirror effect on the stickers, like so on the love heart and on the star and on a couple of the other pieces. So I'm just popping on some silver splatters as well, mixing my metals. I just wanted to tie in that sort of silver star look. I don't know, I just liked it. So here is my finished layout. I really enjoyed creating this one. It was really easy to put together. The sketch was so fun to work with. So make sure you check all of those links out in the description box down below. It'll take you to all the information, all the things you might need to know. Thank you for scrapping along, and I will see you all next time.